Budgy Smugglers, we are back, baby!
Back, baby!
I'm comedian Jeremy Dooley, joined as always by fellow comedian Stevie B, Stephen Bradshaw.
What's going on, smugglers? We have so much to talk about. The NBL finals are on, the Matildas. We've got some golf stuff, NBA, Josh Giddey's stat of the week, your top five, the power rankings off field. We got the whole gambit of everything. It's been a big week in sport. It's been a big week in comedy.
Hasn't it?
Oh my God.
That should be a podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Big this week in comedy. That'll be an interesting episode. And I'm, of course, talking about the Melbourne International Comedy Festival coming up. Obviously, is all I'm talking about. But it has been a big week. Let's start off with, how has your week been, Dools?
It's been
too much this week.
I've had a great week. I had a gig last Monday. I was in Yarraville.
Yep.
Which was good. And then Wednesday, I was at the Punters Club.
Oh, yes. Yeah. How'd that look? Like it went off again?
It was
good?
great. Yeah, it was great. I had a great time there. They've done well in the renovation of the whole venue because it used to be the Punters Club, then it went to Bimbo's. Cheap pizza.
That's right. I remember Bimbos.
It was like $4 or $5.
Yeah.
It was great when I had no money.
Yeah.
So that was really good. And then
you're talking about last week when you performed?
Yeah. Then went up to Newcastle for a corporate. That's always good.
Yep. Love that.
And then the Italian bakery near me turned 70.
That's right. You were going to their birthday party.
Yeah, and it was. I tell you what, an Italian bakery birthday gets a lot of people.
Yes, I'd imagine.
Packed.
Yeah.
They were like, you couldn't get through. Like there was so many people there wanting to get around them and get some cake and a snag. Or
is that what they were doing? They giving away free? Was it free?
They were doing some like stuff that was free, stuff that was raising money.
Yeah.
I had a little sort of salami dinner roll that was just packed with spicy salami, and another one with mortadella. So that was really good.
I love a mortadella. I don't know if we've had this conversation. I don't know how on a sportscast we've never named our top 5 sandwiches because it's very much on brand. But I'm a big fan of the mortadella sandwich.
Mortadella is good. I think it's Anthony Bourdain's favorite thing is like a fried mortadella sandwich where he gets like 3 bits of mortadella, like a small dinner roll, I think with a bit of mayo, and then like fries it all, puts it in there and eats it like that.
That sounds pretty good. I had, on that subject, I will get to my week in a bit, but Wagga, Yodi's or something. It was chili, egg and bacon jaffle. Whoa. Old school jaffle and the jaffle maker. Oh my God. It was so good. So good.
That sounds tremendous.
I've been shitting ever since, Stools, but this was loaded with cheese. So you had to, how was Newcastle?
Newcastle was great. It was, look, normally I get there early, I get settled, I do what I'd have to do, and then I'll go to get a burger from a place called Rascals.
Yep.
But there was massive storms, so my flight got delayed. So I literally got there 5 minutes before I needed to start the gig. Did the gig, and then it was still pissing down rain, so I went to Macca's.
Yeah, okay.
I tell you what, interestingly though, King Street Macca's in Newcastle. Have you been to Newcastle?
Can't think of a time that I've needed or wanted to be there, no.
Okay, second question. Have you been inside a Macca's where they've got security glass over the counter?
Oh, that's rough.
Isn't it?
That's super rough. I don't think I have.
Never seen that before.
Oh my goodness. I go to the Macca's on the way home from the footy and stuff near Victoria Street. They don't even have that.
I took a photo. There's good visuals here for
our
podcast.
Audio listeners. Thank you. My God, that is sketchy.
So there's only... it's like going to a bank.
It looks exactly like a bank. I don't know. You probably can't see that for those of you on YouTube.
We'll do an overlay for a reel. But and there's literally just a small space where they put their like the food for you to grab.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
It was. I've never seen that before. So that was a thing. It was all happening. I started watching a new. I watched a movie and I've started watching a new series this week.
Wow, it's been a big week for Dools.
I know.
Yeah,
had a lot of time.
What was the movie?
Had a lot of time between scrolling the events of social media.
Yeah,
in Melbourne comedy.
I can imagine.
The movie was Shelter with Jason Statham.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then the series, it's series 2. It's just been released of
Dinosaurs.
I can't remember what it's called.
Last One Laughing.
That one.
Yeah, I started watching that as well. Good show.
It's a great show.
I like that show a lot.
Very funny. I really need to sneeze, but it's not there yet. So
I was watching it last night with my partner, and she says, I don't think this is funny at all. Meanwhile, I think we're up to like season 8 of rewatching Friends.
Oy.
So that's what I'm dealing with.
I'm judging your partner so much right now.
She likes what she likes.
Yeah. Tell you what.
Yeah.
Thankfully, her taste in open mic comedians is better.
This is true.
Nah, you're not an open micer anymore.
No.
You've progressed.
No, I have. I was in Wagga for the weekend.
That's what I mean. You've progressed.
I had a banging time in Wagga. We started off in, I can't wait. I resisted messaging this or sending a voice note because I wanted to be here in action when I told you. So we went, and you already cracked a joke last week because the first gig on Thursday is beautiful little country town at this brewery, the Tumut Brewery.
Yeah.
Tumut. It's apparently it's pronounced Tumut, but I was saying Tumut. And then so this was the first one. I know if you've listened to every episode, you know sometimes I'll come up with a joke that I think's great just before I go on stage, and then I go on stage and that's not great. And this this is the worst one of them all. I was in the middle of my set and I was doing like my little flirty thing with the audience. Yeah. That thing, it was going well. And then there was 4 women. They were sitting front and center, and I'm chatting to them, and they said something like, "Oh, we don't really like men." Or we're not into men. I don't know if they were joking or if they were of that persuasion. No judgment here. But my response was 2 mut, more like 4 mut. And it got a laugh from the audience. It got an okay laugh from the audience. Got a big laugh from the comedians in the back. And then an unwieldy howl from the side of stage where Dane Simpson was. One of the longest and loudest Dooley-esque laughs I've ever heard. That went on well past everyone else. Just long and loud laugh. To the point where I had to address it. And I was just like, well, if Dane Simpson's laughing that hard, then you know I've definitely fucked up. So that was night 1. Come on, there's more. Don't worry, Dool.
So good.
So that was night 1. And fun gig. Tumut Brewing, fantastic. Highly recommend gigging, or if you're in the area, go and check out the show. It was great. Lizzie Who was headlining, a bunch of regional comedians, locals that were fantastic.
Tumut, more like not enough.
Hey, yeah. And then so it's pronounced Tumut, and I was I was doing a spot the next night, Wagga. So that was in front of 40 odd people, so you can kind of get away with it. And then went to Wagga. It was, I don't know, 60, 70, really up and about. Firstly,
Wagga crowds are loose.
And I was emceeing the Saturday night show. And my opening line, firstly, I'll say this because it was at Tilly's, and sadly, a couple of days before, the owner of Tilly's, Harry, unexpectedly passed away, and it was a big part of the town and a big part of the fabric of the community. So Dane did a great job going up, and everybody in the room knew him, and just said, "Hey, look, this has happened, but tonight's all about having a good time, letting go for a couple of hours," and gave the audience permission to laugh. So it wasn't, he did a fantastic job to get everyone ready, but there was a somber feeling in the air because of what just happened, and a lot of people were shocked. And so my opening line was, I did a gig in Tumut, and everyone's like, it's not pronounced Tumut. I was like, how's it pronounced? And they're like, Tumut, and I was like, Tumut, I'd just be happy to sniff one. And all of the tension in the room was released. Big laugh. They usually don't work, Dool. This one worked good.
Go off in Wagga.
That went off in Wagga. So that was that. That was a great night. Really fun. Everyone killed. It was one of those nights. So That was my trip to Wagga.
That's so good.
And then I knew you'd like those ones. I was so happy. I'm so glad we're in the same room because that's like I've never said a joke on stage that was more up your alley than those two. And that could have gone so wrong as well. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's true. That is true. Oh, love that for you. Well done.
Thank you. And then what else happened? And then the next day our train was cancelled or couldn't get through. There was some late. So I had to take me and Lizzie, who had to take a 5.5 hour bus ride back to Melbourne, which was it was fine. Yeah. It was fine, but it was a bit dicey because we were like, this is going to be awful, but it was fun.
You didn't think of driving up?
Did not. I did not.
Fair enough. Price of petrol.
Yeah. Am I right? Right?
Lizzie, who's got an AirAsia sponsorship, surely she could have just hooked up a plane.
So. Well, only Rex does that. So, but that would have been nice. But yeah, and then anything else happened during the week, Dools?
I tell you what,
it's been a wild week.
A few weeks ago, you sort of posed a question to me about some things that have been happening in the Melbourne comedy scene. I don't even want to say politics because that would indicate that there's multiple people involved, but it's kind of someone's having a moment, not a positive moment. And this week, you've been a target of them.
I have been a target. You've been copping some strays as well. But I think, like you, Dools, I'm very happy to join you up there on that high road you've been strolling on and wash my hands of that and never speak of it again. I'm doing quite well, gigging all around Wagga and doing a bunch of stuff, so I'm not gonna justify or waste anyone's time by going through and getting dragged into the mud.
Good response. For those as well listening who are like, what's happening? And, there's a comedian who has a beef with seemingly everyone, but another comedian has responded with a rap.
There is a diss track out there. I forgot about that. That one came out of nowhere.
I tell you what, who would have thought that the rap response is the worst thing to happen in the whole thing? Of all the things, there's been some horrible things said by an individual, and 99.99999% of them are not true. But then for another comedian to release a rap diss track response is I would say the worst thing that's happened in this whole saga.
If there's a 10-foot pole, I'm not touching that one. I'm not touching that one.
What would it take for you to release a rap diss track?
That is a great question. I don't know. I don't think there's anything in the world, Dools, that would get me involved in something like that. But you weren't a fan?
I mean, I'm a fan, but because I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
you know
okay.
What I mean? Yeah. Hey, speaking of good rap diss tracks, have you kept up with the Afro Man saga?
Yes,
this week?
how good's that been?
Whoa.
Good on Afro Man.
Good on him.
Yeah. I've listened to that album so many times. I remember a friend and listener of the show, he was the one that was very upset that you weren't at my gathering because you're too busy performing and doing your job. But he used to have it on CD and we'd just have it on play doing, lappies around Woodgrove as you do. Malcolm, shout out. So I have listened to that album many a time. And yeah, he just stuck it right up him, which I was a big fan of.
Yeah, with his suit.
Yep.
What would you ever wear a suit like that?
No,
neither. It was if you haven't seen Afro Man's suit, it is basically the American flag, but in lots of different
shapes, sizes, colors.
Yeah.
He had
many. It's not what I thought he looked like. I don't know what I thought he looked like, but it wasn't that.
It was exactly what I thought he looked like.
I thought he
had an afro,
gaunt with an afro.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh no, he was a big boy back in the Because I Got High days.
Did not know that.
Yeah, but no, he did great, and it's just seeing him react with such passion. The cross-examination videos, did you see those?
Yeah,
and he's just knocking it every single answer out of the park, and then the music videos, which I didn't know existed.
The music video, the one
so
of him walking just around, is so good.
It's awesome.
So if you're unfamiliar, Afro man, the police sort of came into his house and tore shit up and was unjust, and they took some money and did a few things, and he
Lemon pound cake.
Yeah, ate some of his food, which you don't do. And when you see him, you know that's a line you don't cross.
Yeah, exactly.
And he had a bit to say and kind of clapped back, and then they tried to sue him, and he won.
The best part was when he released that song, and I can't remember what he rhymed it with, but he called one of the cops a son of a bitch. And then they asked the cop, and they're like, "Is there any way to prove that you are a son of a bitch?" And he said, "Well, you can't because my mum's dead." Which was like, it was the most American exchange ever.
Yeah.
Man,
Sort of
dumb
question is
It's
that?
a dumb question, a terrible answer. But love me some shout out to Afro Man.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, a couple of interesting audience questions.
I've
got a sport one and a comedy one. I'll give you the sport one first.
I love that. We don't get sport questions. We get comedy questions, but I'm excited for this.
So, as you know, I'm a big basketball fan.
You are?
As we are here on the podcast. And the question was put to me: if you were to create an Australian player based on all the traits of Australian players, like if you're using American player, you might have like Michael Jordan's instinct, etc. Like, what create your player, your basketball player?
I would start with Ben Simmons' defense, versatile. I would have Josh Giddey's passing. I would have Paddy Mills shooting.
Yep.
Over Joe Ingles. That was a tough one.
Yep.
I would just take Luke Longley's height, maybe. And I think that's it. Maybe Paddy Mills' speed and Joe Ingles' shooting is maybe how I'd change it up. What about you?
That is, right. Interesting. So I would go, I'd probably go Andrew Bogut's defense.
Yep. I was thinking of the versatility of Ben Simmons
true,
that can guard from 1 to 5.
That's true. Yep.
But so I'd say Bogut overall.
A lot of good defensive options.
Oh, you got
Simmons, Matisse, Dyson. Yep. I'd go Bogut on defense. I'd go Simmons for passing.
Yep. No, nothing wrong with that one. Well, wait till we get to Josh Giddey's stat of the week. You might have to rethink it.
I know. That's true. I'd go for.
I'll take Bogut's rebounding while I'm here.
Oh yeah, but that's a good one. Bogut's rebounding. Actually, yeah. I forgot about like individual skills like that. I'd go Gaze's shooting.
Yep. No, that's fair enough. I knew you would.
Yep. I'd go Paddy Mills' clutch.
Yeah, great call.
Yep.
Great call.
Yep. I'd go Matisse Thybul's hands.
Yep.
Gets a lot of steals and blocks and stuff like that. And people might say, well, what about Dyson Daniels? Matisse Thybulle does it with a lot less minutes.
Yes. Yep.
And he still like racks them all up.
Deflections and whatnot.
What am I missing? I would go.
Whose shooting did you take? Ryan Brokoff's?
Ryan Brokoff. No, Gaze. Andrew Gaze.
Gaze. You did too. Sorry.
Andrew Gaze.
Of course.
And then
I take Leonard Copeland's layup.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Oh wait, he's American.
Yeah, true. I think he became naturalized.
Yeah, he's naturalized. We'll take him.
Yep. And I'd take Josh Giddey inbound passing.
Oh, of course. That's a great call.
Yep. For sort of interior passing, I'd also go Bogut. For athleticism, Ben Simmons.
Yep. Good call.
Pre-back injury.
So you've got his passing and his athleticism.
Yeah. Pre-back injury, people forget how good he was.
Yep.
Especially, he was like a freight train coming down the court.
This should be a post. I like this.
Yeah.
I'd take. Oh no, I've lost it. Don't worry about me. Oh, I'd take Joe Ingles' trash talking.
Yeah, Joe Ingles' sort of scrappiness would be right up there. His trash talking, leadership. Yeah.
If you could have Joe Ingles as the inbounder and take Josh Giddey for hair.
Josh Giddey easily is one of one for Australians with good hair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, if he had his hair with Gaze's color scheme, that would be pretty. I imagine like the long grey hair look.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty impressive.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. And you had a comedy question.
A comedy question. What is an act that you would like to see live?
Oh, good question. Who haven't I? Well, Chappelle would be number one. I think have to. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
You?
Actually, I'm not a huge fan of from what I've seen of his stand-up, but I would like to see him live.
Yes. It's kind of like if you could see Michael Jordan play.
Yeah. Totally.
Even now, today.
Well, I'd like to see Seinfeld for that reason.
Yeah.
Because wouldn't say I'm a huge fan. I'm not like a jokey sort of joke comic, but
you should try it.
I know. I might get some laughs. So yeah, but probably Seinfeld.
One of the funniest things that was said this week was, I forgot to mention this. I've got two things. One of the funniest things, I come off stage at Wagga Wagga as the MC. Did a good job.
Yep.
Very good job. Got lots of laughs and stuff. Got the energy up.
Yep, that's what you need.
That's what I needed to do. I was like, and then I was, Dane Simpson grabs me, taps me on the shoulder, and I'm going, here it comes. The just great job, mate. So happy I had you here to MC. And he taps me on the shoulder. He brings me in close, and he says, bruv, at what point did you think you lost them? It was so good. It was so funny. And also in Wagga, I met, I had the pleasure of being introduced to the Rose Brothers, which I don't know if you know the Rose Boys, but they run TKO Promotions, the boxing promotion, and Big Rose, he's a big NRL former prop. He's a big guy, big intimidating guy. Went up and had a chat to them, and I mentioned to them they managed the Nikita and Costa Zoo.
Yeah, right. Did you give them the nicknames?
So I went up to them and I said, boys, I've got, this was late on a Friday night, so you could imagine the state people were in. And I went up to him, big guy, very intimidating, lovely couple of fellas. And I went up to him, I've got this marketing. I do a podcast called the Budgy Smugglers. You've probably heard of it. And me and my partner, Jeremy Dooley, podcast partner, obviously. And
in the Navy, gonna sail the seven seas.
I said, we've come up with this great name, this great marketing opportunity for either one of the Costa Zoo boys. What about this? You partner up and all you have to do is change their name. I did say he's changed his name already a lot. Which one was it? Nikita?
Tim.
I got it right on the night. I said, I know Tim's changed his name a lot. Straight away, one of them just rolls his eyes. He goes, fucking shit. And then I go, what about this? Tim Werribee Open Range Zoo. Never seen a blanker look, a less impressed face on anyone. Dane had to go, he's a comedian. And they're all right.
You should have gone with something from New South Wales, like
Taronga Zoo. Yeah. So I don't know if that's ever going to happen. But our ideas are getting out there, Jules, is what I'm saying.
They're in the zeitgeist.
They are, yes.
That's all we need.
They're out there. So they're in the open range, so to speak. Yeah. So always pushing the pod. Oh, all right. Anything else before we get into some sport?
No, let's get stuck in.
Let's get stuck into it. I'm going to start here because I want to hear your thoughts on this. The Matildas, they've fallen agonizingly short of winning the Asia Cup. They've lost 0-1 to Japan. What happened, Dawes?
Tell you what, the Matildas had a lot of opportunities to put the ball into the back of the net. They missed some wide open shots. They had some great sort of interplay in the front third and in the penalty area, but just couldn't either, the shots were off target or didn't have the right amount of power onto it or just blew it completely. So, and a team like Japan are very, very slick in how they operate. All their players are good. Very efficient
country.
Very efficient, and you can see that. So the Tillies did great, but I think now they're at this point where, some of their most well-known and prominent players probably aren't going to be around for the next cycle, but they're too young to retire. So it's like, what do you do? What do you do there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't trade them for, draft picks like you would in AFL, but they're at that point where it's like you'd trade them to a contender for a first-round draft pick.
Got you. Do the Women's World Cup, is that on a different to the Men's World Cup of soccer, FIFA World Cup?
It is different because one is men's and one's women. Yeah.
I mean, are they different years? Is what
They are different years.
Okay, so that's not going to happen this year. So it's probably another 2 years.
Yep.
And then at that stage, you've got a feeling that some of our girls are just past the prime a little bit.
I mean, you probably still have room for a player like Sam Kerr,
Mm-hmm.
but some of those, senior players of that sort of era would be, if they're still in the team, then Australia's got big issues.
Okay, all right, because we don't have.
It'll be Mary Fowler's team.
Yes.
I think at that point.
Absolutely. All right.
Speaking of all things green, Hannah Green continued her impressive run, winning the Australian WPGA. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh my God, that's 3 tournaments in a row she's won. Hannah, the greens in regulation machine. So she's killing it. That's a feat that's never been done by any Aussie golfer ever, Dools, if you believe. Not Greg Norman never did it. Carrie Webb, none of the Lees, Minju or Minji, Adam Scott.
What about
Steph Kiriakou?
Stuart Appleby?
Stuart Appleby did it.
Robert Allenby?
None of the Apples did it.
Brett Ogle?
No, he didn't. He hasn't done it.
Ian Baker Finch?
No, the
Adam
bake
Scott,
man,
the actor.
Adam Scott, the actor, did not do it either from Step Brothers. Step Brothers?
Yeah, he was in that. Yeah.
But unbelievable to win 3 tournaments in a row. These 3 major tournaments as well, not just like around at the Mountain Valley Golf Club, where I've also won a tournament, by the way, just saying. But no, 3 legit big time things. So she's in form. The green machine.
Do you know, I haven't mentioned this before on the podcast. I've won a golf tournament before.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Was it Tom Stanamiris' birthday party at mini golf?
No, it was at the old Apollo Bay mini golf.
Oh, the mini golf. Yeah, it was mini golf. Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, I was 8.
Look at you. Wow.
Against my mum and stepdad.
Okay,
So,
big tournament.
Yep.
Big tournament.
Big tournament.
Another big tournament is the World Athletics Indoor Championships Dools, where Jess Hull, a.k.a. Tyson Popplestone's favourite runner, she took home women's silver, and Adam Spencer nabbed the bronze medal at the 1,500 metres at the World Indoor Championships.
Wow, that's really good. Was Adam Spencer... didn't he used to do Triple J Breakfast with Will
maybe.
Anderson? Jeez, he's done well for a career change.
Yeah, at
Becoming
this
a
late
sprinter.
stage, Adam Spencer's just gone into $1,500.
That's unheard of at his age.
How old is Adam Spencer?
I don't know.
Your thoughts in general.
Adam Spencer.
Yeah, it is him.
Yeah, there you go. Well done. He's
57.
born in. Jeez, he's doing well. 57,
And he's won a silver.
keeping up with the youth. On you, Adam Spencer.
He's a comedian.
Yeah, right. I didn't know that.
Didn't know that either.
I just thought he was a radio presenter.
He won his round of the comedic talent search Raw Comedy in 1996.
Won his round.
I guess that means he won it. He won it, so he must be pretty. He was pretty good on the radio.
He's a 1,500 meter specialist.
That's amazing.
That is very good.
How many times do you reckon Tyson Popplestone's watched that Jess Hull race?
In slow mo, probably a lot.
But yeah, I just want to get your thoughts on indoor athletic championships.
I mean,
what's
look,
the go?
it's not the same.
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
You don't have the elements there. Also, I'm pretty sure my friend is Adam Spencer, the runner's partner.
Really?
Yeah, it is. There you go. Matisse Steins, son of Jim, is his partner.
Which one, the comedian or the runner?
The runner.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's not. You don't have the wind. You don't have like the rain. You don't have all those extra elements there. Some dew on the track. We don't have that.
You shouldn't be bringing that up in a competition where Jess Hull did say I ran. That's not making tomorrow night's set, I don't think. Yeah. I want to set you up.
How good's the player Luca Garza, who plays for Boston Celtics?
He's very good. Speaking of things that suck, Dyson.
Oh.
No, that was a vacuum cleaner joke. I want to tee you up for this. Dyson Daniels and the Dyson Daniels and Jock Landale-led Atlanta Hawks had their 11-game winning streak beaten by your Houston Rockets. Did you watch the game? What happened?
I did. Houston. I tell you what's happened at Houston. Reed Shepherd is in the starting 5.
And that's
what's
opened
happened.
things up because other than KD, you got no one that can score.
Well, you got no one who can shoot.
Shoot.
So, having him there has just opened things up. The Rockets are starting to look good. Dyson Daniels, I tell you what, it'd be good if he could hit some outside shots. A famously bad shooting season for him. He's not a bad shooter normally, but this season,
He's just a bit off.
And Jock, the strap's been up and down since he's gone. He's had some good games. He's had some quiet games. A couple of good games, a couple of quiet games. So they're there or thereabouts. They might sneak in, but Clutch City.
I think they'll sneak in. Houston, how far do you think Houston can go?
I reckon
Lakers are firing. OKC are killing it. The Spurs look phenomenal.
I reckon we'll at least make the second round and see what happens from there. We got KD.
Yeah. Anything can happen, baby.
Weapons.
All right. I'm going to tee you up again, sorry, because this one I want to really get your thoughts on. Aussie footballer Adrian Segečić has defected to Croatia.
I tell you what, he has been in all of the junior teams for Australia. He called up into the Socceroos squad before as well. Didn't make it onto the field and cracked the shits and has defected to Croatia, where his parents were born in Australia. His grandparents were born in Croatia. And I get it, like having sort of, a heritage, you very much have that affinity and that love for that country.
Absolutely.
But I think that is a piss weak move from Adrian Segečić. Didn't want to work hard to get into the Socceroos team. And Popovic, famously a very difficult coach, sets very high standards. And I think he's thrown a little bit of a tantrum and has defected to Croatia. And to be honest, I don't think he's going to get a game for Croatia. That's a much harder team to get into than Australia.
That was my next and only question, really, was like, surely he has less of a chance of getting the Croatia team than the Australian team.
It wouldn't surprise me if he's doing this to improve his own personal value, because there's this whole thing in Europe where if you're European, you're worth a little bit more. If you're Australian, you're worth a little bit less.
Yep.
They don't have to worry about them like going to Australia, being called up, because that's such a big flight, blah, 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 blah. Also wouldn't surprise me if, Popovic isn't going to coach forever. If another coach comes in and tries to woo him back, wouldn't shock me if he does come back.
Can you do that?
He can, as long as he doesn't play a minute for the Croatian senior national team in an A standard game, but also piss weak, and he hasn't been in good form playing in the championships. He started like a house on fire, and now he's kind of been a little bit kakaria. So
good riddance, I say.
Exactly.
Here's another question on the subject. Other than swimming, is there anything the Budgy Smugglers hate more than a defector?
Oof. I don't think so.
No?
I think it's right up there.
Yeah,
right up there. A bad meal, we don't like them.
Don't like that. And undercooked palmers.
Yeah, undercooked palmers.
Ranted and raved about that.
Like open micers having meltdowns on social media. We don't like that.
No,
that's boring. Defectors would definitely be up there. What do you think? Do you think that's up there, or is there something else?
No, I think that's it. We had that cyclist. We had another Socceroo do something similar last year, didn't we?
Yeah. Nectar Triantis.
That's
again,
it.
Same thing. Got called into the squad and then cracked the shits, and yeah.
Not for it. It's probably my least favorite thing. It's the heart and soul of this podcast is celebrating Aussie athletes doing well. When they do the opposite,
And he spoke about how he, loves Australia. It's his dream to play for the Socceroos, and so excited to be given the opportunity. And then because he didn't get a minute in that window, he's cracked the sads. Grow up, Sega. Grow up.
Croatia in the World Cup?
Probably. They're a very strong team.
That's what I mean.
A lot of great players. All right, I'll tee you up for this one. The Sydney Kings have won game one of the NBL Finals. I'm like Will Ferrell. I'll just read what's written there. Against Bryce Cotton's Adelaide 36ers. What are your thoughts?
I think, well, it looks like Sydney's going to run away with this one, Dools. Obviously, Adelaide's first time in the finals in a long time, all off Bryce Cotton's back, who's doing the opposite of Adrian Segečić and is thinking of coming and joining the Boomers.
Really? I didn't.
So he's been around long enough. I think he's got the citizenship and whatnot, but I haven't paid enough close attention to the NBL. Have you caught any of the games at all, Dools?
I haven't. I've been, busy and working.
We've been very busy traveling and working and doing gigs and whatnot. Yeah. So if you haven't noticed, it's been very light on sport this week.
So it's only going to get more intense as well. But I did see there was a little bit of a shove from Bogut to one of the opposition players. You know how after the game they go and shake each other's hand?
Yeah.
Bogut just gave a little bit of a push.
There you go. There's someone who didn't defect to the Croatian national team.
Exactly.
But yeah, a little bit of intensity there. But I think Sydney Kings run away with it. As good as Bryce Cotton. Bryce Cotton, you're going to say Andrew Gaze. I know that. Is Bryce Cotton number 2 all time of NBL players?
Oh, yeah, he'd be up there for sure.
Yeah.
He'd certainly be in that conversation.
Yeah.
It'd be
the one thing Bryce needs to do to sort of either get on the same level or surpass Gazy is to get a shoe in Kmart. Get some cotton on. Why isn't he? He needs to do a deal with cotton.
Surely Cotton on get around.
On no, I don't think that's a good.
Oh yeah, because it might be like
yeah. What about this, Dools? I've just popped this in here. This has nothing to do with Australian sport, but we just love it. We're on Tottenham watch. We're watching the Tottenham, the cold Spurs. They lost a game to Andrew's other team, the Nottingham Forest, and relegation awaits. How close are they, Dools?
1 point so Tottenham are on 30 points.
Yeah.
West Ham are on 29 points.
Oh, that's another big club.
And in the relegation.
How many games left?
I'm not sure. No idea.
Well, I don't know why I asked you then. But it is exciting. I don't actively root against teams. I think that's bad sportsmanship, to be honest with you. But yeah, absolutely. I'm rooting against this for sure.
There's still a few matches left to play. So there a chance to get rid. That would be very funny. If they did.
Yep.
Stuff them. All right, here we go. Australian breakout heavyweight, Teremoana. Has he got two names?
Well, he's got two names.
Yeah. Okay. I went to school with a Chris Christopher, and we had a Ahmed and an Abdul where I went to school.
Yeah, very multicultural Broadmeadows Primary.
Yeah. He's continued a destructive rise through the ranks, knocking out the Yank, the Seppo, Curtis Harper. 10 wins, 10 KOs, 10 fights. What are your thoughts on him?
Teremoana.
Is he
the
named
terrorizer?
after the Rock's tequila? Is that called Teremoana?
I don't know if it's called Teremoana. I think it's called Teremoana. But that's a brand deal.
Yeah.
If he changes, because that's like both things, right? You got Moana 2 coming. Oh, you got the Moana real world, what do they call that? Live action remake.
Moana Hope, who played for the Magpies.
Yeah, she's been in the news. And then you got Teremoana, so he could get a brand deal that's like Teremoana live action remake.
And then you've got Terra Madre, which is like a hippie supermarket in Brunswick.
Yeah, so he should be multi-millionaire with a name like that, and he's just flattening out Yanks. Is there anything as much as we hate defectors, Dools, is there anything we love more than Aussies knocking out Yanks?
It's pretty satisfying.
I love it.
It's pretty satisfying. I hope it happens in the World Cup as well. Very satisfying.
Speaking of the World Cup, Dools, I see you've got your Socceroos kit. Which version of the kit is that?
This is an old school one.
Oh, it's very old school. Is this 2000?
Late 80s.
Late 80s. Yeah. It looks kind of like a Bowls shirt.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. I like it, though.
It's a lot.
I like it. Well, what I also like is the Socceroos have a new away kit that just got released for the upcoming World Cup. Have you had a look at that? And what do you reckon?
It's an interesting colour scheme.
It's not green and gold.
No. What is the other colour?
I kind of dig it. It's kind of
like a salmon.
Yeah, salmon and blue.
Yeah. Because it's kind of it's blue-green. It's one of those ones where if you saw it on the internet, people would argue, no, it's blue, no, it's green.
Yes.
It's, they kind of look, it's like a watermelon.
Yep.
They look like a watermelon because it's that pinky color and with the greeny sort of thing.
I like watermelons.
Yeah, sure. They're good. The home kit, though, that's a classic green and gold.
Yes, no, they kept the tradition there, but I like to change it up for the away
It's
one.
not a bad away kit. I don't mind.
I'm for it.
I'm just not sure what the colours are.
Yeah, okay.
What is happening?
Oh, boy. All right. It's time, Dools.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our favourite segment. It is the random
Josh Giddey stat of the week. Josh Giddey has broken another record, Dools. He's recorded a career high 19 assists in a game against Cleveland, the most by an Australian in a single NBA game. Very, very good.
He's really had that bit of a lull after the trades all happened, and he's come back firing in the last few weeks. It's good to see him back up there. Of course, 19. It's good that he got something.
He's overtaken. He's jumped over Michael Jordan in the assists ladder for Chicago Bulls of all time as well. So
Nice.
he only did 17. So again, just Josh Giddey proving that he's
Greatest of all time.
the GOAT.
Yeah, the slob lord.
The Australian and Chicago GOAT. That was a sheep.
Can you do a goat noise? How would you do a goat noise?
Is that what they do?
What sort of goats are you?
Here's my impression of a goat. More like Formut. It's the goat joke of all time.
I'll just be happy to sniff one.
That's pretty good. There you go.
Oh, there's a go.
That's pretty close. There you go.
Are you going to clip that one up for the rest?
All right, what else we got?
Actually, I'll just off that. Listeners, send us a voicemail of your best goat impression.
Goat impressions would be great.
We will rank them and play them next week. All right, it's time for our favourite segment, Get Around Us. This week, Stevie B is in the spotlight here. If you haven't heard before, Get Around Us, each week we give each other a random company or brand that the other person doesn't know what we're going to choose, and we have to pitch to them so that they become sponsors of the Budgy Smugglers.
It's been a few weeks since I've done this.
I know, right? It has been. Okay. This week, Mazda.
I was once a proud owner of a Mazda 3, and let me tell you, Dools, nothing says Budgy Smugglers and Australian athletics like the Mazda 3, one of Australia's best hatched sedans. They also have a Mazda 2. Why don't they have a Mazda 4? Who knows? But maybe now's the time. Mazda, it's a car. It has 4 wheels, and it goes zoom, zoom. Yeah, that'll do. I think that'll be.
Yeah. The Mazda 4.
They must have. They're gonna shit can North any day now, so they're gonna have heaps of money to sponsor us.
They probably don't give them much money.
I was not expecting a car company.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell by me flailing around, not really saying anything for a bit. But nice.
I wasn't expecting a car company either.
That's the funny part, is that it's improv on both ends. We've got some off-field antics as well now, Dools.
What do you got?
I want to get into this because this ties into your top 5s of recent times, where A-lister Matt Damon has added some Hollywood spice to Sydney's biggest race day, stepping out at Rosehill Gardens for the 70th TAB Golden Slipper on Saturday. What do you think of Matt Damon rocking up for some races? Do you reckon he's a big punter?
He doesn't strike me as someone who loves a punt.
He seems pretty wicked smart.
Yes, pretty straighty 180.
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
What's your favourite Matt Damon movie?
I'm a big Goodwill Hunting fan.
Yeah, okay.
Very big. What about you? You'd be a Bourne guy.
I like Bourne. He's good in the Oceans movies.
Yep.
He's good. He's underrated, I think.
I think he's probably properly rated
think
now.
he's
I think
rated?
he was underrated, and now he's quite he's really rated.
He's quite funny. He doesn't mind taking the piss.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen. Have you seen that new one with Ben Affleck?
No. What does he play? Like a Boston robber or something like that?
Boston Cop.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know what. I haven't watched
Mark
it. But
Wahlberg
it's
sounds
so
like
up my alley. I can't believe I haven't seen it yet. If you were to bump into Matt Damon, would he overtake the number one slot in your top 5 famous people you've seen around?
Probably. Yeah. Right now, I mean, Mel Gibson, pretty famous, but I feel like Mel Gibson, he's on the downward side.
Yeah.
Very, very clearly.
Yeah. Wow.
But Matt Damon still very prominent. Still very well
prominent.
known.
Very prominent. All right. Speaking about prominent, I'm excited to find out who prominently features in your top 5 this week, Dools. Or what does. Or what will. Is it top 5 sandwiches?
No. But ladies and gentlemen, it is Dooley's top 5 favorite cured meats.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Top 5 cured meats, cold cuts.
Yep.
Nobody, anyone who has listened to us from America, they don't stick around because we shit on them, so we didn't need to say that. But this is exciting.
Yep.
I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'll give you my undivided attention.
Yep. Okay. Coming in at number 5, the classic, the trusty, in all of its forms, salami.
Yep. So do you put chorizo? You know how some people say chorizo salami? I think it's a different. I'm
very
with you
different
on
thing.
that. I'm with you on that.
Yep. Coming in at number 4, bacon.
Oh, I wouldn't have had that in my when I think of cured meats, but of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's a cured meat.
4th?
Yeah, fourth. Coming in at number 3, chorizo.
Yep.
Chorizo. It's good.
Yep.
You can have it like in a roll. You can like melt it down and cook it. Oh.
Did you tell me to go to Larry's?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to Larry's and I needed a big brekkie. It was a late night the night before. This was on Sunday. So I went the big brekkie, but they did have a chorizo sandwich. Did you have that?
I did have the chorizo
Was it
sandwich.
good?
It was solid. Yeah,
Okay.
it was good.
Solid but not spectacular.
Yeah, not spectacular. I probably wanted more chorizo. In it.
Yeah. You need to pack that in. All right, but if next time you're in Wagga Wagga, go to Larry's for breakfast. Oh, God. Had some good food.
Coming in at number 2, jamon ham.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. You're speaking my language
So
here.
good. So good. If you've never had, oh my God, it's so good.
Anytime I see that on a menu, it's a very big, I eat it a lot at wineries, I find, is where I see it most on menus. Sometimes you go somewhere and it's just like a bit of jamon, some cheese, some crab. Oh my goodness. Get me some quince paste and I'm in heaven, Doors.
There you go. All right. Now, number 1, a couple of, apologies, just missed out. Pancetta just missed out. Guanciale just missed out. Capicola just missed out.
So guanciale, which is a big one. You can have pancetta in this as well. It's what you do with it that makes it. It's not. Yeah. It's not on its own the best. Yeah. Okay.
No. Mortadella missing out, especially.
Didn't make the top 5. I was like, mortadella 5. Number 1. Interesting.
No. Number 1, prosciutto.
Number 1.
Number 1.
So, who else? Who have you left out? You've left out Straz, I noticed.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Chicken loaf didn't make an appearance.
Chicken loaf. I do say that as a turn of phrase. Chicken loaf.
Yep.
Rhyming with fucking oath.
Yep.
Cabana didn't make it.
Cabana would be in my top 5.
Pastrami.
Didn't
make it.
That's more, again, if you have here's another food recommendation. If you're on the train from Melbourne to Wagga, get the pastrami sandwich. It's good.
From on the train?
On the train.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Is that what you ate on the train?
I had that in a pie, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What did Lizzie eat?
No, this was on the train up.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
The bus home had no food, which was a bit rough.
Nduja was in there. It's also very good.
Yep.
What would be in your list?
Definitely cabana. I'm not going to put anything that needs cooking in there.
Okay, so no guanciale.
So bacon, guanciale.
Yep, that's fair.
They're all out. So, and like even pastrami and not pastrami, pepperoni and chorizo. I'm leaving them out. I'm just going cold cuts.
Yep.
So mortadella, which I believe is gabagool. Is it?
Yeah.
I'll go that. I'll go salami. Give me some ham. Just give me some straight ham.
Boring.
And
straight ham.
Hamon, number one. And
Number
then,
one,
probably some prosciutto as well.
Do love a bit of prosciutto.
Very good.
Prosciutto.
All right. I think that just ticked us over to more food than sport content on this week's.
I wonder if we tallied up all the episodes for, the year and a bit we've been doing this, just the percentage breakdown of food versus sport.
Oh, I've got another. I've got to have to put the Chumut brewery on the free meals thingo for their. They had a hot honey pepperoni pizza and you know what it's like. You're about to go on. You got to go on stage, and then you're like, well, I better order something. And then you order it, and it just sits there for like 45 minutes until you're done.
I do know that. Yeah.
Still, whilst it cooled off, it was warm. It wasn't hot anymore. Still, mwah.
I did a gig recently, and before the gig, they're like, "Oh, do you put in an order now, and we'll have it for you when you finish, or you can have it now." Blah blah blah. No, afterwards, that would be great. And they're like, "We'll just keep it on the warmer. You just come and let us know." And after the show, like, you kind of get swamped a little bit. And so then after everyone left, then like, "Oh, here's your food." And it was some Szechuan popcorn chicken.
Ooh.
Which I tell you what, an hour earlier would have been
tremendous. I was about to say that's going to dry out.
Oh my goodness. I nearly broke teeth trying to bite through that.
So it doesn't make your top 5 free meals ever.
No, but if it was fresh, maybe. If if I'd said, you know what, I'll eat it before the gig.
Yeah.
I'm not an eat before the gig sort of guy, but that could have been great.
All right. It is time for the Budgy Smugglers Food Power Rankings.
Hey.
No, it is time for the Aussie Athlete Power Rankings this week. Woo! Interesting week this week in the Power Rankings, Dools. I'm just pumped for it. Have you started answering your emails yet? Or?
No, I'm not far off.
Coming in at number 10, he's on a 10-fight win streak. He's punching out Yanks. He's named semi after a kids show and also a type of tequila. It's Teremoana. Ooh, he looks like a big dude. He looks like a big dude.
Sounds like a big dude.
He is a big dude. So
is he a terror?
He is. He's an absolute terror. Falling down the rankings this week in number 9, which I'm looking at my end of year rankings. Remember, I did a prediction. Yep. They are sitting exactly where I had them because they're side by side. It is Sam Kerr.
Yep.
In the soccer. So we'll see how that goes in the world game. Could have been very high up on the list if the Matildas got up, I reckon. Coming in at number 8, hanging around, because I couldn't think of anyone else. It's Quillan Sarkill.
Yeah, boy.
Did you have a chat with the coach this week?
I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get something in there. I'm out there talking to boxing promoters and whatnot.
What do you want me to ask him?
What were you going to ask him last week?
Don't remember.
We'll ask him something.
Yeah.
Get a quote.
Yeah.
A quote would be great. What his thoughts are on this matchup, this big step up against Belarus. I'd love to know that. Coming in at number 7, first time, maybe the last, out of nowhere.
Debut.
A debut. It is, unfortunately, the better twin, Ben King.
Oh.
Booting 7. And he looks that midfield. We don't talk much about footy, that Smugglers, but with that, the way that midfield's set up and the way they rebound out of the back line, it looks like it. I think I looked up a stat. He's had something like 17 kicks. He's kicked 14-1 for the year.
It's almost like that they've been given access to some of the best talent in the country year after year after year after year. What?
So in my wheelhouse.
What?
Where are you going right now?
What?
Not his fault. Dools.
No.
Coming in at number 6, she got this quick at running from being chased around by Tyson Popperstone. It's Jess Hull.
Oh,
For her silver. She also won another, but she's won a couple of medals. She thinks her time is coming up. So we've got the Olympics next year, and is that right?
The time is now.
2028, maybe.
Yeah,
so
something like that.
she's looking ready to go. I'll tell you who else is ready to go, because it's WrestleMania season, Dools, and she'll be fighting Jade Cargill for the World Women's Championship. It's Rhea Bloody Ripley from the WWE. And number 4, it's been a big week for us Australian Polynesians. Coming in.
Are you Brad Shaw about that?
I am pretty sure about that. I'm very close with my Polynesian roots. But I'm happy to have 2 Aussie Polynesians in here. Wish I could have stuck another one in there. I should have got a rugby player in here. It's Jai Apatai.
Hey.
Best cruiserweight in the world. 2 boxers in the top 10. That's never happened before.
No, I don't think that has ever happened.
But it's been we are really, and I've been hanging out with my new mates, the TKO boys, the Rose brothers. They're lovely men. Coming in at number 3, it's another lovely man. It's Alexander the Great Volkanovski, the world featherweight champion.
Boom, boom,
How many reigning world champions do we have? We've got Alex, we've got Molly. Mm-hmm. Anyone else?
You got Big Jai.
Big Jai, cruiserweight.
And
Zuffa champion?
Yeah, don't know.
Not too many.
Yeah.
Not too many. Coming in at number...
No swimmers.
No swimmers. Number 2, the record-breaking, hair-making, 3-point taking, Josh Giddey.
Oh, yep.
Love-making Joshua Giddey for breaking an Australian record. And speaking about records, getting broken. This person is absolutely on fire. The best Aussie athlete going around this week, dominating Hannah, the greens in regulation machine. She tops. First time power rankings topper, Hannah Green. 3 tournaments in a row. That's never been done before. Don't know if it's ever going to happen again. That was the power rankings. What do you think this week, Dools? Some new names.
There were some new names.
Several
That's good.
new names in there.
Oh, well done. That was good.
All right.
That was
Very
one of your betters.
We, of course, it's how you feeling? Melbourne International Comedy Festival kicking off this Wednesday.
Good. I've got 2 weeks before I start, which is good. My show, The Big Swing. It's building very nicely. 3 of the 5 nights are pretty solid. One night, I know there's a large group of people who messaged me and said, hey, we're coming on the Sunday show. So opening night, if you haven't got a ticket yet, opening night's the one to come to. It's a good way to build momentum for the show.
What date would that be, Dool?
That would be April the 8th, playing through to the 12th at the Golden Gate Hotel, 7:15 p.m. Golden Gate Hotel, South Melbourne. The Big Swing. You know what?
I'm very excited to see it.
I'm gonna give Budgy Smugglers, if you've gotten this far, if you use the word, I haven't given out this code, the word swing at checkout. I had to really remember what I'd put in for a discount code. Swing at checkout, Budgy Smugglers, you'll give yourself
early access exclusive. Use the code word swing to get some discounted tickets. There you go, Smugglers.
But it's looking good.
Good on you for sticking around to the end.
I got 2 openers.
Who have you got?
So for 2 of the nights, I've got current, she might even be on stage now, I think it's tonight, Victorian Raw state finalist at the very least, Georgia Rice.
Oh, yes, Georgia Rice. She's very good.
On the Wednesday and Friday shows, and on the Thursday, Saturday, Sunday shows, Seb Rumor.
Oh, you got Seb Roo on.
Seb Roo.
The street performer.
Yeah, because, I saw him at a gig. He's a new dad, a new parent as well, and he's doing his best work. And I thought, you know what, let's give him an opportunity.
I saw him perform on the streets of the Geelong Comedy. He was dropping some good jokes. Excellent choice.
Yeah,
excited for you. Excited for them. I'll be there hanging around. It's one of the nights for sure.
Come and check it out.
I'll be floating around. I think I've got a few spots lined up this week. I think they're in my link in bio thingy.
Are you doing comedy festival spots this week or just other spots?
I'm doing a mix of both.
Right.
I think I'm at Sugar Glider on Wednesday.
Yep,
I'll be
yep.
emceeing that one.
I mean, I haven't done the new one, but it used to be a really fun gig.
Yeah, apparently it still is. And then I'm doing Festival Grab Bag.
Yep.
I'm doing a couple of those spots, and I'm sure I'll pop in and do a couple other things. But I'm very excited to go and watch the comedy festival. It's been I haven't done that since before being a comedian. I've been busy doing and running shows. Is there anyone you're excited to see for the comedy festival? Obviously, you can't watch yourself, but I'll be at that one.
Yeah, Max Zadnik.
Yes, Max
Get
Zadnik.
around Max Zadnik. He opened for me a couple of years ago. He's a great joke writer. He's a clean comedian, but you're not going to be like, people who love and only go to things because they want sort of dark content, you don't realize he's clean because he's just funny.
Yeah.
So get around Max Zadnik.
I've been lucky enough to hear pretty much all of the stuff. We've been chatting about it. Absolutely fantastic. He's clean. He's not going to do too many four-mut jokes on stage.
Not a bad thing.
But very, very funny, man. That's a great one.
Yep. So that'll be a good one. Damien Callanan, great storyteller.
Yes.
Also my year 7 and 8 drama teacher.
There you go. I didn't know that.
Yep, he was my homeroom teacher in year 8.
Is he the one that got you into class clowns?
Yeah, it's his fault. His fault. Well, I don't have any spots in Melbourne this week. Does that consider Melbourne? I mean, technically it might be considered Melbourne. I'm playing a Good Chat in Brisbane Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
That's not considered Melbourne at all.
No, I'll be there with Jared Goundry. We got some, it's going to be a big week. And then Sunday, I'm at St. Andrew's Brewery on the Mornington Peninsula. And
who's on that line?
Deep end of the Mornington Peninsula. It's myself, it's Troy Kinney, and it's Tony Martin. It's going to be a hot show.
That is going to be a hot show.
Hot show. But get around the big swing at the comedy festival.
That's it?
That's it. Legends, you've done it. Thank you so much. Send us a comment. Give us a like. We'll see you next week. Budgy Smugglers out.
Bye.